بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. ربنا زدنا علما. اللهم إنا نسألك الإخلاص والقبول وأن تنفعنا اللهم بما نقول. اللهم أمين. وبعد. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Tajweed 101 course, simple step-by-step Tajweed course, inshallah, that enables you, inshallah, to learn how to read the Quran properly. Welcome, my name is Maghfira and you are watching Maghfira 101, the place to learn and know and understand how to read the Quran properly, inshallah, and understand its meaning. And today, inshallah, we're going to know what is the mistakes that may happen when we read letter Sad. Mistakes that may happen to letter Sad when we read it. You know that the most important and the most hard letters on Arabic, it is the heavy letters. And the reason why, because almost all the English tongue person don't use to use the back part of the tongue, and the heavy letters are mainly use the back part of the tongue. Okay, and Sad letter is from the letters that uses the back part of the tongue, and you know, some may do it as a so, as it is elevating the top and the front part of the mouth, or even on the tongue, and uses the lips, and these all are wrong, and these things make letter Sad so hard for you. But letter Sad is so easy. When you understand it, inshallah, it will be so easy to apply. Letter Sad is applied from the back part of the tongue with the front part of the tongue. Okay, so the front tip of the tongue should touch the lower inner side of the teeth, while the upper and lower teeth, narrowing the space to this whistle sound to be produced. But the Sad, you have to elevate the back part of the tongue. Don't use the front part of your mouth because that will weaken the letter. Let's see the most common mistakes that may happen when we read letter Sad. Number one is weakens its whistle. You know that Sad and Sin and Zai are from the whistle letters, and weakens their whistle sound is wrong. Like minas sa, Minas Salihin. This is wrong. Okay, so we have to do it Minas Sa. So make sure to listen to the whistle sound properly. Second mistake is improper heaviness. You know that Sad elevated, or a heavy letter elevated from the heavy letter is produced from the back part of the tongue, not the front part of the tongue. When reading so, elevating the middle part of the tongue, that will lead you make heavy Sin, not Sad. Okay, to make Sad properly, make sure not to push air, okay, outside. Let the air to be inside. Sa, si, su, as, sa, like this. So how to do proper heaviness? Elevate the back part of the tongue, keep the sound inside, let the sound directed towards the sky, not towards outside the mouth. Saw, like this. Number three is reading it no heaviness at all, or read it as a light letter. And that may happen for Sad Kasra, or maybe sometimes when it follows a light letter, like harastum. Some may do it as harastum. It is seen. Harastum, which is wrong. The next example may be al-masir. C, not C. There is elevation, yes, but it is not C. It is C. Al-masir, like this. So reading it light is from mistakes that may happen to letter Sad. The next mistake, and it is so commonly happen, is rounding lips or moving lips when reading Sad. Some may think that to make something heavy, you have to move your lips forward like so, and this is completely wrong. To make Sad heavy from a tongue letter, just move the tongue. Sa, si, su. If it is Dhamma, it is okay to move lips forward, because the characteristic for Dhamma is to move the lips forward, but for Fatha or for Sukoon even, else يصبر. For example, they do it as يصبر. There's no so. No lips moved forward. It is يصبر. يصبر, like this. To solve this problem, you have to put your finger on your lips. If you feel any movement with your lips, you know that you do it wrong. You have to help your lips with your fingers to be back on its rest position. The next mistake is mix its sound with a Z sound. And that may happen for so many words, and from the examples that قصد, you have to make it as a قصد. 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 Okay? The mistake that may happen here is قصد. قصد. Make Z sound, which is completely wrong. We have to separate the characteristics between صاد and زي and make it as a صا, not as a زي sound. The last mistake that we have today is cut its sound or vibrate it or even shorten it. So improper timing is from the mistakes that may happen to little صاد. Let's see the three cases. Cut its sound, it may happen when we have صاد سكون. إصابير, there is a vibration. إصابير. This is wrong. It should be okay? And the next thing is shorten its time. Shorten its time like يصبر. You see, the صاد is too short than needed. We have to listen to its whistle sound for one حركة, for one count. So it will be يصبر, like this. So reading صاد should be continuous sound without any left, any elevation. And yeah, from the mistakes that may happen here, sometimes as a صاد med, some do it as a صالحين. You see, make heavy at the beginning, then do it as a light at its end, or sometimes do it light at the beginning and heavy at the end, like so. This one is wrong as well. So صا should be heavy from its beginning until its end, and if it is med, we have to listen to the med sound from the beginning, the heavy sound from its beginning until its end. Okay, so these are all the mistakes that may happen here that we have today on صاد letter. Check yourself and try to practice. If you find any of these mistakes, try to solve them by the same way that we mentioned. جزاكم الله خيرا for watching. Catch you the next lesson إن شاء الله. سبحانك اللهم ربنا وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.